What's going on, TW fans? Thomas here, bringing you another episode of What's New at Tackle Warehouse. Exciting time of year. ICast isn't too far away. In fact, we even got some early releases in this show for you today, but a ton of new stuff coming in, so we're gonna jump right in. We're gonna start out with a couple of new reels from Okuma this time. First up, we have the Okuma Limited Edition GT Spinning Reel. I mean, this thing is a hot reel. It's really nice quality, robust. It's got an anti-corrosion construction to it, so you can use this in the freshwater, you can use it in the salt. It is packed with technologies. So I'm not gonna bore you with all those technologies. Head on over to tacklewarehouse.com, check them all out. I mean, there's a lot of cool features in this thing. A couple quick highlights on it. It is a limited edition. So whatever number you get is actually gonna be laser engraved on the reel itself. So if you were curious about these things, you wanna get one, you wanna get your hands on it, get it while you can, because once they're gone, they are gone for good. So these things are supercar inspired. So that's why you got those bright highlights, that carbon fiber hits to it, and it's just a high speed, cool, awesome, premium spinning reel. Like I said, supercar inspired, so you get those really bright hits to it, but a nice, awesome reel. You want to check these things out. If you're interested in them, get them now while you can. Once they're gone, they are gone for good. All right, next one from Okuma. We have the Okuma Halogen casting reel. Nice quality casting reel. You know, it's got a lot of features in this one as well, so make sure you head over to the website to check them out. But it's just a nice lightweight quality reel. Best part about it, comes in at 80 bucks. So if you're looking for a reel that's not gonna break the budget, or maybe you have a bunch of setups that you're trying to, you know, re-outfit with some new casting reels, you're gonna want to check that Halogen series out. Again, some cool kind of color hits on this one, but you're just gonna get a smooth premium reel at a really nice price. So check out the Halogen series from Okuma. All right, let's take a look at some baits. We're gonna start off with my favorite series. It's gonna be the topwater series of baits right now. You know, depending on where you're out in the country, summertime is either here already or it's not too far away. So it's definitely a good time to start taking a look at all these topwater baits or start putting them to use. First up, we got a couple new ones from Owner. This is the Owner from their Cultiva series. This is the Gobo Topwater Popper. A nice little topwater bait. You know, so it's got a really over-exaggerated lip up front, so with every snap of that rod, you're gonna throw a bunch of water, you know, kind of mimicking a struggling, dying bait fish. Just gonna really inspire those fish to jump out, lash out at this thing. So both this one and the next one we're gonna take a look at uses Owner's Living Eyes. So it's just a really nice holographic eye, something for those fish to key in on, something kind of realistic to it. And sticky, sharp hooks on the front. You know, you have your standard stinger hook up there. It's the Owner stinger hook. And then on the back, we have a feathered treble hook. So, you know, you don't even need to swap out the treble hook on the back for a feathered option. It already comes right on there. You know, has some shiny milfoil to it as well, so you're just gonna get a ton of flash, ton of attraction out of this thing. So a nice quality little popper. Up next, same series, that Cultiva series from Owner, we have their Zippin' Ziggy topwater walking bait. So similar to the other one, another Finesse topwater bait, but this time walking style. So that one that we just talked about previously had a weight transfer system in it. So that topwater popper, you can actually fling it really far. This one doesn't need that because it comes in a little bit heavier. So you're still gonna be able to cast this one really far, you know, maybe a lightweight BFS style casting setup or even a spinning setup, but you're just gonna get great walking action out of it. So you can see it kind of has that curved body. It's just gonna keep it in that heads up posture, make it walk really, really easily. Call those fish in. You have a foil finish on this one that's gonna throw a ton of light, ton of flash, and again, those living eyes. And you got equipped with Owner hooks on these things, sticky sharp, premium topwater options, both, you know, kind of more finesse-y style. So if you're fishing smaller bodies of water, pressured water, clear water, whatever the case may be, some of those smaller baits tend to work a little bit better, get you some more bites. All right, now let's take a look at the other end of the spectrum, some of your more bigger standard size topwaters. We got a new one from Xcite Baits. This is the Xcite Baits Heckler topwater walking bait. Now some of you anglers may notice or recognize the profile of this topwater bait. So a similar profile that's been used with some other widely popular topwaters, but now we got a new option, new colorways, this time from Xcite Baits. Premium, got sticky sharp, really nice hooks on these things. Always excited to see that. It's, you know, it's always a bummer to kind of go invest $10, $15, $20 into a hard bait and then you have to immediately swap out the hardware. That's not cool, but we got some sweet hooks on this one, so you don't gotta do that here. Again, great color options, really easy to walk bait, kind of has a cupped bill up front too, so you're still gonna splash a lot of water on it, call those fish in from farther. And the nice thing about this one too, you know, like I said, easy to walk, but it's gonna have an acoustic layer as well, so you have kind of a hard knock sound in it with that big BB, and then it has small glass rattles up front as well, so it's just more of a complex acoustic layer. So, you know, maybe that big knocking sound is gonna call them in from far, and then those little glass rattles up front are just gonna seal the deal, get them to commit to that bite. So a cool one from Xcite Baits. All right, now one that I'm really excited about, something a little bit different. This one from Cast. This is the OG floater. I mean, this thing's cool. Like I said, summertime is here. That topwater bite is here. I mean, if it's not, I mean, those topwater explosions are coming to a line near you soon. So you're gonna wanna get your hands on some of these baits. I think this one's cool. So this one actually got really famous in Australia, you know, chasing those pelagic fish, but now they kind of downsized it a little bit, tweaked it a little bit to make, you know, cater it for that freshwater market. So when you first look at this thing, I mean, you're thinking, all right, cool, another walking style, spook style bait, but that's not the case at all. So this one is not a walking bait. So this is a hand-carved balsa topwater bait. You're gonna use this on more of a burn and pause retrieve. So as you're burning this one back, it's gonna radically dart from side to side. It's even gonna dip under the water and jump out of the water. So it's gonna be much more of a natural fleeing bait fish action to it. Something that maybe your lakes haven't seen. They're more used to that or more accustomed to that, you know, walking bait or that popper bait that we looked at earlier. This one's totally different. Premium components throughout this one. So we have Gamakatsu, you know, stout, robust hooks on here that are made for targeting those trophy bass, those bigger bass, those, you know, big, you know, check cashing bass. That's what this thing is looking for. Internally here, we have Spro split rings and a swivel. So if, you know, when that bruiser does get on here and they grab that front treble hook, they can't use the lure against you. They're not gonna be able to gain leverage and throw it from their mouth. They're gonna stay buttoned up. You're gonna get them back to the hook or back to the boat. Robust hangers up front or line tie up front and hanger in the back. So again, just no hardware is gonna fail on this thing. And internally inside that balsa has a 2mm wire construction. So just really robust, meant for targeting those big fish with a different look, something that they haven't seen before. Got some chrome hits on this thing to throw a little bit of light as well. I'm excited to put this one to use this summer. I hope you guys are too. All right, sadly, that's the end of our topwater stuff, but that's all right. We at least got a cool topwater accessory to finish up with that class. So we got a new hook for you. This one's from Gamakatsu, the Gamakatsu TGW feathered treble hook. So this one was designed by the man, the myth, the legend, the late Aaron Martins. So you know this thing is incredible quality. So if you're looking for maybe that big topwater walking bait and you want to swap out that rear treble hook for a feathered one, this is an ideal option. So the one I'm holding here is, you know, kind of a bigger, more robust one. So again, if you're targeting those trophy bass, those big bites, this is what you're going to want to thread on there. A nice little chartreuse color hit on the back, and it has a little bit of that flashaboo in it as well, just to kind of reflect some of that light. Just another thing for those fish to key in on. And so these feathered treble hooks, they absolutely look great, but sometimes they can add a little bit of a braking element to your bait. So if you're trying to get it to walk in place over a key piece of structure or just slow down that action, sometimes that feathered treble hook can do just that. So cool new little accessory for your favorite topwater baits, maybe an oversized jerk bait, something like that, that'll work as well. All right, let's slip under the surface here, take a look at a couple of new soft baits. First up from Xcite, we have the Xcite Krug 3.0 craw tube. I mean, as the name implies, this thing's cool. It's kind of a hybrid between a craw and a tube. This thing is wildly popular, selling like hotcakes, if you will. So if you're interested in trying these, make sure to grab them while we have them in stock because they are going quick, which just speaks to how effective these things are. I like the way they constructed them. So you have kind of that tube profile, that tube body design with a hollow body that's going to kind of trap air, release bubbles, kind of bring those fish in as well. But what they did is they added a little bit of meat at the tail end here and then a little bit in the body section as well. That's just going to make rigging this thing super easy. So if you want to use a little bit stouter of a hook, it's not going to tear the plastic up. It just gives a little bit more bite for that hook to get into. It's also not going to slide down the shank or the jig head, whatever you're using, quite as easily. I mean, this thing is awesome. It's got a ton of tentacles on here, as you can see, 14 of them. So it's just gonna really call those bass in from a long way off, something that they really haven't seen before. So if you're a tube angler, if you're a craw angler, if you're just looking to catch some bass, grab yourself a pack of these things because that's what they're gonna do. They are gonna get you a ton of bites. Cool new innovative design from Xcite. Definitely give them a try. All right, and the last soft plastic we're gonna talk about today is a new one from Bruiser Baits. Actually an early ICast release. This is the new Bruiser Baits Bullet Speed Worm. So it's a nice speed worm that's gonna be great for coming through vegetation, fishing it weedless, however you want. It's heavy. Comes in at like a ½ ounce. So if you wanna fish this thing weightless, you're still gonna be able to sling it a long way on your casting gear, of course on your spinning gear as well, or if you wanna add a little weight and Texas rig it, or however you wanna fish this thing. It's gonna be nice for coming through vegetation, coming through cover, just swimming through the water column, maybe over those grass lines. It's just a really nice worm profile. They made it a little bit easier on us anglers too. They added a couple channels on either side here. It's just gonna help guide your hook point so you are rigging this thing perfectly every time. Whether you want that tail upright or down below, and speaking of that tail, it's gonna give you a ton of like turbine action, really spin and kick a lot of water up, but it makes rigging this thing easier than ever. So if you're just looking for a cool speed worm, kind of a bulkier profile, something that can come through vegetation, cover water well, check out this new one from Bruiser Baits. All right, we got a couple new storage options to check out. We got some new ones from Gamakatsu. We got their Gamakatsu G bags. So we got a bunch of different sizes here. We're gonna start small, we'll go large. First up, we have their G-Bag Worm Bag. So all of these, or these first two we're gonna talk about, are from their EWM, the extra wide mouth series. So they actually have an integrated wire system on the inside here, so it just holds your bag open really well. As the name implies, great worm bag, so a great place to stash all your soft plastics. They actually make some small tackle boxes that you can put in there for some terminal tackle. Maybe you just want a small box of jigs, or you're a kayak fisherman, whatever the case may be. You're looking for a little bit of a smaller profile bag. This is the one for you. Makes it really easy to hold that thing open. So when you're digging through those endless, files of soft plastics, you can sort through them quick and easy. We also have a clear label up front, so if you want to slide in, Finesse plastics, jigs, whatever the case may be, you can label it however you want. They just gave you that option right there, so you can quick identification since you can't see through the bags naturally. You're looking for something a little bit bigger, you can jump up to their 300 size. So this one is obviously, like that one's gonna hold mainly your soft plastics. This one's gonna be able to hold more of your 3700 style tackle boxes. So if you wanna go with that full jig box, take this thing on your boat, whatever the case may be, this may be the one you're gonna wanna look at. Again, from that extra wide mouth series, has that wire frame internally on here, so it just stays open, super easy, so you can sift through whatever your gear is real quick. So all of these bags are made with their TPU material, so they're really water resistant, waterproof. Just makes it nice whether you're on the boat, on the bank. You don't have to worry about water getting into your gear or damaging the bags. Convenient carrying handles, whether you want to go handheld or you want to go with the removable shoulder strap, just an easy way to get it to and from the boat. All right, if you're looking to size up even more, we have their 90-liter rolling duffel bag. So it comes in this convenient carrying case. So I like this carrying case for a couple of things. One, obviously for storing this bag, that's great, but you can double this down, store it when you're not using the bag and then use this thing as, I don't know, if you're a guy like me, throw some toiletries in there, whatever the case may be, or some extra gear, and you can actually use that inside the bag. Bag itself, as the name implies, rolling duffel, we got some smooth operating rolling wheels on here, and then just a ton of space. So you have one internal pocket on the side, and then you have one external pocket right here. So it's just a big open compartment. You can stash clothes, gear. It's a weekend getaway, it's a week-long trip, whatever the case may be. Again, that waterproof TPU material. So if you're just looking to kind of keep your stuff clean, keep your stuff dry, keep it organized, get it wherever you're going on your next trip, Gamakatsu's got you covered. Bunch of different storage options to take a look at. All right, last thing we're talking about today is just some apparel. So Googan Squad, we got all kinds of Googan Squad apparel. If you're a Googan fan, you're gonna wanna check all this stuff out. Got a ton of it, so head over to tacklewarehouse.com. So whether you're looking for, your classic trucker style hat, got you covered, more for lightweight performance, laser engraved or laser etched holes on the back here for just maximum airflow, or your rope style classic look hat. They got a ton of stuff for you to check out. Shirts, absolutely. They got some performance tees with hoods on them, some cool color hits on these, American flag, got some swim jigs on this one, and then of course just your standard short sleeve tee. So just a ton of different apparel from Googan Squad. You're gonna wanna head over to the website, tacklewarehouse.com. Check them all out if you're a Googan fan. All right, that's gonna wrap up this week's episode of What's New at Tackle Warehouse. As always, thank you guys for tuning in, checking out these new products with us. And as always, to learn more about them or to shop for them, make sure to click shop or the link in the description below. And let us know in the comments below which one of these products you're most stoked about. For me, I think it's gotta be the OG cast, but you let us know what you think down below. All right, we'll see y'all next week.